final divisional report for you, the NFC West. Winning the NFC West is going to be your San Francisco 49ers. I know it sounds a little crazy. I know some of you are diehard Arizona fans, right? You're on the bandwagon. But San Fran is going to win that division. Most balanced team in the division. It's a very simple division, I think, to win if you're an above 500 team. San Fran this year, I think, is going to be dynamite. Offensively, Crabtree, we saw a little bit of what we had in store for us for this year. Last year, the guy came in and just tore it up. We started week 9, I think it was, week 6, something like that. Anyway, the guy came in, tore it up. I think Alex Smith is going to have a phenomenal year. Frank Gore, always solid, always solid. Ted Ginn Jr. is a guy I'm going to say to watch out for, receiver-wise. You never know what he can do. I've seen what he did in Miami. And he's a good outlet player, good special teams. Could be a spark for them. Defensively, solid defense. On the line, linebackers, Takeo Spikes, Patrick Willis, two very strong veteran leaders in the locker and on the field. Nate Clemens, Michael Lewis. A lot of good, solid guys on defense. A little thin as far as depth, but we'll see. Again, I see them going 5-2 in the first 7 games. 2 losses, 1 coming to my Raiders and 1 to the Saints. Other than that, I see them going 5-2. Coming up behind them, Seattle. Seattle is going to go as far as Matt Hasselbeck takes them. I know Charlie Whitehurst, is a big fan favorite. But we'll see. I don't know enough about him. None of us have seen enough of him. He is a proven winner. He does win games, but we haven't seen enough of him consistently. Hasselbeck is the guy on that team. Golden Tate, look for him to become a go-to wide receiver for him. You heard it here first. Deion Butler is the guy that's in front of him right now, but I don't expect that to last once the season gets going. Leon Washington could be a dark horse, good third down back. Julius Jones will be the starter there. Hushmanzada, hopefully he does something this year. I mean, the guy was like a juggernaut in Cincinnati and just drops off. Defensively, Tutupu, love that guy. Love Lofa. Solid up front. Red Bryant, Chris Clemens, Aaron Curry, Marcus Trufant, still playing. Laura Malloy, a couple older guys in the backfield, but solid guys, good cover guys. Again, veteran leaders. Seahawks, I see them going 5-2 in the first 7 games. San Fran, I see them opening up with the loss. Denver on the road. Denver, I just don't like them this year. San Diego, that could be another one for them. San Diego, I think, is without Vincent Jackson and some of the defensive nicks they got now, not looking good. St. Louis, they should win that game bye week. Chicago, I see that as a win. I don't see Chicago being very solid this year, not against a team like this. Arizona, I think that's the game they're going to win. In the division, they'll probably split with them. I think they'll get the one at home. And Oakland could be a loss, but that's my team. I'm a little biased. Coming up in third, 4-2, I figure, in the first 6 weeks, the Arizona Cardinals. Really, this team, solid left side of the line with Brown and Faneca. Larry Fitzgerald, solid guy. It's just really a matter, Steve Breston. It's really a matter of Matt Leinart. How is he going to play? I mean, he's got big shoes to fill for Kurt Warner. His level of play wasn't even good as a backup. Now he's going to be their starter. I see them dropping off. Beanie Wells, I see him and Hightower being a good running back combination. But again, if this team gets behind easily, and I think they could, depending on how Matt Leinart does, we'll see. Early Doucette, he's a third receiver. He might be a guy that emerges mid-season. You're here again first. Actually, this team, I think, might be better off quarterback-wise with Derek Anderson. And I know a lot of you others, people out there think that too, because Derek Anderson was once in the Pro Bowl, and that was only once. But he's a guy that gets hot, and then he just sizzles off. But he does have the talent here. Who knows? That might become his team by week 5 or 6 anyway. We don't know. Defensively, Darnell Dockett, Dan Williams, Dominique Rogers, Claro Matti. Pretty solid defense. We'll see. 4-2. I see them tight race with the Seahawks. You never know what can happen there. I do know what can happen here. St. Louis 3-13. I'll give you their wins. Detroit week 5, Tampa week 7, and they should get a win possibly against Kansas City. 3-13 for these guys. Steven Jackson, I don't think he's going to be going the entire season for them, although he's coming in very healthy and everything works for him. The back's fine. Kenneth Darby, excellent guy to handcuff him with. Did well behind a die out in Indianapolis. Keep an eye on him. Definitely handcuff him. I don't take anybody from this team unless it is Steven Jackson. Anyway, with that said, check out my fantasy report for Friday. I'm going to be giving you my rundown, my top list, sleepers. You'll see it all. Until then, take it easy.